Hello, darlings, and the very warmest of warm welcomes on a fairly chilly night. My heating's on, and I'm not ashamed. It's chilly. I don't know what it's like where you are, darlings, but it's damned well chilly here. A very good evening and a warm welcome to Thursday Night Live. And I am so happy and excited to be here with you all. Thank you so much for joining me and each other as we wave away Thursday and welcome in Friday. Poets' Day. Piss off early. Tomorrow's Saturday. Yes, the end of the week is nigh, darlings. It's nigh. That's what it is. If you were wondering what it is, it's bloody well nigh. You see if it isn't. And what have we got to talk about? Well, we've got all of the normal stuff. We're going to talk about the community meetups. No doubt you're going to share what you've been eating, and I'll let you know what I've been scoffing. Any other news that I can think of. Always excited to hear your news, of course. And we will be spending this community hour, as always, in the perennial and permanent presence of our perfect pals, our matching pair of his and hers highly powered hedgehogs of truth, complete, poking his nose out there, with their firstborn. For the first time in a while, we are also being joined by Two-Ton Ted the Tenting Tin, who is going to get a little tickle, having been, well, quite frankly, violated over the... Yes. Oh, he's been ravaged. There will be no action for the Netty Petty Piss Pot tonight. She is sitting it out over there on the windowsill. However, Sean's box is going to get its regular pounding. I tell you what, I'm not going to be able to lift that up by the time it starts getting actually properly full. And of course, we've got the community portable electronic telephonic device upon which you could, some would argue should, and I hope will, leave a voice note. Do it, it's fun. And I'm going to do one of my semi-regular things. I'm going to do two semi-regular things. One is, if you're a lurker, if you're a regular watcher, but you tend not to say hello, make tonight the night that you put your head above water. Just say hello to the community and they will love you for it and they will welcome you warmly. Matron, if she's about, will clamp you to the community bosom in a way that you probably never imagined. And yeah, everybody will be really glad. If you are a regular commenter, but you have never left a voice note, leave one. Leave one tonight. Make tonight the night that you leave a voice note. Doesn't matter what you say, just say, hello. That'll do. That'll do. Or tell me to pound the box. Or tell us what you had to eat. Or, I don't know, anything you want. Anything that you want. And the other thing I'm going to do, haven't done it for a while, is I'm just going to ask, how are you doing? How's life treating you at the moment? Are you okay? If you're not, it's all right to say so. It's all right to share. We are your friends. So, and you might have noticed, I went mad. I went mad and treated myself to a napkin. It's only a cheap one, but the old one, this was the last. I think it's the last, or have I got another one that I kept in reserve? I don't think I have. I think this is the end of the line. Let me have a quick look, see, in the old napkin drawer. Oh, there's my COVID mask. Oh, that needs to go into Netty. That's a community thing. That's a community thing. That needs to go into Netty. Look at that. That was a birthday gift 2 years ago from Pinga Concord, I think. Very rare. That's Concord, and as you all know, I am somewhat obsessed with it. Why am I holding this? I don't need this. I am somewhat obsessed with Concord in Pepsi livery. Only ever happened once, and it was a complete disaster because when she was done up in that Pepsi livery, they had to use a different kind of paint, and she couldn't go supersonic because the paint wasn't up to it. So there you go. But yeah, so this is the napkin that I've replaced. It's seen better days, quite frankly. Look at that. It's not as white as it once was, and it has an hole. So this is the end of an era, darlings, because this is the last of my Las Vegas Bellagio Hotel napkins. Yeah, this was the last man standing, and not standing now. I will keep it for, well, I'll keep it for, what's the word? Sentimental. That's the word. They're tricky chaps' words, aren't they? I'll keep it for sentimental value, but it's not very nice forcing it upon you on a nightly basis, is it? So, look, you've got a nice, cheap, but relatively posh red one. Right, that's all of that. Time to get to you, see who's with us, and get to your comments, which I consider to be very much the meat and potatoes of this vegan chili that we are all enjoying today. And before I do that, I'm going to have a goodly slurp of my wine. So cheers, darlings. Your very good health. Bottoms up, if you're lucky, lads. Up yours, if you're not careful, ladies. Do not be taken unawares. Keep your hands on your halfpennies. That's my advice. And above all, to each and every one of you, with all the love in the world, get stuffed. Thank you so much. Oh, that's better. That's better. I've turned the fridge down. Feature number one. What number do you have your fridge on? Now, I thought I was being reasonable having mine on, I think it was on like 3.5 or 3.75. I've turned it down to 2.5, 2.5. And this nice wine, I can taste it properly. It hasn't had the arse frozen off it. When I'm back on the cheap stuff, I'll turn the fridge back up again. Oh, that's definitely better. Right. Let's see who we've got with us. Paulie Galtieri, the lovely Richard, Stew69 Food K, Corrie, Edit Queen Corrie, Steve Cog, our lovely hippie head mistress, Diane. Good evening to you, my lovely. The fabulous Kay Camper is with us. Good evening, Boaty, and evening all. Jimmy Quinn is right in our midst. Mark is here. Bad Books. Peter P, all the way from Finland. Diesel, excuse me. Diesel Forever 99, the fabulous Sean. Evening all, says he. Good evening to you. Shelley Denise is here, almost certainly with her brother, Shelley the nephew. The lovely Emma is with us. Good evening, Boaty, and a very good evening to you. Sir Nigel Mansell is in the house. Kegon One, good evening. The fabulous Mark Passad, good evening to you, sir. Emma saying hello to everybody. Andrew Buttigieg is with us. Ivor Spotty Butty, greeting everybody by name, which is very kind, really. And another Emma, but this one is Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel, Emma Lemon, who says, big bouncing bosoms to the goddamn lot of you, except Boaty, because I don't want to scare him. Thank you. I appreciate that courtesy. Who else have we got? Oh, we've got a good crowd in tonight, haven't we? Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so looking forward to this. Well, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm it's happening now. I'm enjoying it. Oh, I'm glad you're looking forward to it, Emma. And I hope you're enjoying it now. More hellos flying left, right, and centre. Jen is with us, your live stream co-host, of course, on Monday just gone, and indeed Tuesday morning just gone, and who will be featured in the video that will be coming at some point. Do you know what? I don't think you're going to get it until Sunday night. Yeah, there's just been stuff happening this week, including me sleeping quite a lot. So I haven't even started on the edit yet. So I'll edit it up over the next couple of days and it can go out Sunday night in a nice, relaxed fashion. I think that's what I'm going to do in future. Give me a bit, not rush. The Monday videos can go out on Sunday night and then we're straight in. Sorry. Sorry, I'm still tired. Oh, God, something in my eye there. There we are. Right, where was I? We were saying hello to Jen, the lovely Jen. Nigel is with us, 00 Garage, that's exciting. Are those his sex pants, asked Peter P. Oh, a big red willy waving cloth to match his sex pants, says Emma. Oh, let's do this. I haven't done this for a while, have I? Oh, that didn't work well, did it? Oh, it's a bit slippery, this one. Oh, it's difficult to get purchase. There we are. I haven't lost it, darlings. I haven't lost it. More hellos flying around. Watch out, says Andrew. Butty Geek, I haven't slept since 8 p.m. last night. Oh, no. Oh, no. Dan's with us. Did I say Dan was with us? Anyway, he is. Good evening. Mike P. with a good Welsh flag. Good evening, Boaty, and everyone else, and a very good evening to you. It's Friday tomorrow, Boaty, says Stu. I knew that. I said Poets' Day, didn't I? It's not cold in Norwich. All right, nobody likes to show off. Nigel's had to turn his aircon off. Jen says it's not cold here either. It's bloody freezing here. Oh, my God, and the weather today, Christ, it's been biblical. Oh, I need to go and check Nettie, although I'm sure she'll be fine. She never lets anything in here. Oh, that wine is very nice. I might just tweak it up a tad. I might go up to 2 3/4. There we go. Oh, food news. Breakfast was a lavishly buttered slice of toast. Lunch was, a Derbyshire classic, curry on chips. A very small handful of chips with like a fifth of a portion of chicken da piazza. But it was very nice. I enjoyed it. And supper tonight will be homemade Chinese chicken curry. And you might not be hearing the word staff curry for the next 2.5 weeks because it's some bloody Nepali thing where if your parents are no longer alive or if you've lost one or both of your parents, you're not allowed to eat meat or salt or whatever it is for the next 2.5 weeks or something like that. So Ram's not making staff curry. He's allowed to, it's a Hindu thing. He's allowed to cook food as a job, but he's not allowed to make, I can't remember the ins and outs of it, but he's warned me that there's going to be no staff. So I'm going to starve to death, darlings. Send a Red Cross parcel, send food, send Frey Bentos pies or something. I'm going to starve to death. What am I going to eat? I'm going to have to remember what I ate before I started working at the restaurants. Oh, God. Oh, I could make a spag bowl. I've been saying for 3 years I really fancy some spaghetti bolognese. Haven't had it for ages. I could make some chili. Oh, let's turn it into an adventure. The netty petty piss tank still not emptied, says Richard. It's true. It's true. The weather didn't allow for it today. Having been AWOL for a few weeks, says Mark, bad books, and you were missed. Have you been luxury tenting yet? Yeah, I did a week on my own in the Highlands of Scotland, and it went absolutely perfectly, as if I was born to it. There wasn't a single mistake or cock up, and it was fabulous. Uh, I put my head above water and said hello once, and look where it got me, says Emma. Well, yeah, exactly. Look where it got you. So you could be. How did you know, Andrew? Have you been looking at pics of Boo again, Boaty? I have tonight, actually. I had a sort out of my photos on my devices because I haven't deleted any for ages. And I did have a bit of a peek at Boo. Oh, a peek at Boo. See what I did there? I haven't had an early night since, goes on Emma. Yeah, but you've had some pretty amazing trips. And there will be more to come. And you're about to become, hit your 1,000 on the YouTube channel. Alan Simpson is with us. Greetings, honourable community, and greetings to you. A cheap napkin, how working class, Boaty. Well, yeah, but you see, that's the problem when you're poor. Upper middle class and poor, not a good combination. Oh, that's very kind, Mark Prasad. Boaty, your channel and this community are the best of YouTube. And as Mrs. Slocum would say, I am unanimous in that. I love. Who didn't love Mrs. Slocum and a pussy? Oh, I'd love to live in an old Concorde. That would be amazing. Yeah, G is at Manchester Airport. JB71, good evening to you. Hello, darlings. Use the old napkin to wipe your bum and save the loo roll. Do you know what? I'm still doing really well for loo roll. Pingu, if you remember, Pingu sent an emergency online shop immediately after the accident. Incredibly kind of him. And it was a bit of a lifesaver, to be honest. And part of that was one of the big 9-roll packs of Andrex double velvet. And I'm still working my way through that. It's lasted really well because Emma hasn't visited. ah. So many comments now, says Dan. I know, isn't it wonderful? The Bellagio was demolished, says 00 Gareth. No, it wasn't. And so should the napkin have been. It's got a hole in it from pottering. It looks like the napkin has been used to clean the piss tanks, says Diane. Barry Scrotter, good evening to you. Bad book. Oh, yeah, we said a load of bad books, didn't we? Why does Boaty always tell us ladies not to be taken unawares? Spoil sport. Well, I mean, if you're up for it, then by all means, allow yourself to be. My fridge is on 3, says JB71. Dan says, personally, I like it cold or 1 or 2 degrees Celsius or centigrade. C, anyway. Milk is ice cold. Is that what the number means? Is the number the temperature? Is it? Because if it is, I never knew that. I was this day old when I learned. Well, hang on, is it? I just thought, random numbers. It never occurred to me. It genuinely never occurred to me in the whole of my life that those numbers could equate to a temperature setting. So somebody please tell me if that's what they are, because I would love to know. I just thought they were gradations of random. Like on your hob where you've got 1 to 9 or 1 to 5 or whatever. I will be gobsmacked. If it is a temperature thing, I will genuinely be gobsmacked. The next voice that you hear will be from Devon.
Boaty, dear chap.
Hello.
Pound that box if somebody had slipped you somewhere. No.
Sorry, you made me spit. Oh, well done, Simone. You never disappoint. Oh, hang on, we forgot 2-ton Ted. Right then, darlings. 2-ton Ted is, look, £5. 5 of King's Head. Remember, that's the rule. There we go. 2-ton Ted the tenting tin has actually got something in him again, having been ravaged. And Sean's box is going to get a bit more in him. 1 box, £1. There, look. 3, 2, 1. In it goes. Oh, listen to that. That is a bloated box, darling. A bloated box. Still going to be ages before we get to get anything out of it. It's nowhere near full. I think it's a bit like the TARDIS. It's bigger than it looks. Right, let me whiz to the end of the comments, and then I'll start talking about the things that I plan to talk about. My fridge is on 4, says K Camper. Good evening all, says Simone. Good evening to you. I am horizontally challenged. Georgia is sat on my chest. Goodness. And Nigel wouldn't mind being horizontally challenged. God, and you call me a determined pervert. I can only worship at the feet of the master, Nigel. In fact, I might appoint Nigel the Honourable Minister for Perversion. Seeing as we've been appointing cabinet ministers lately. Yeah, I think that's very fair. I think that would be a very fair and just appointment, actually. Let me know what you think in the comments. Should our Nigel be appointed the Honourable Minister for Perversion? Oh dear. I'm trying to remember I zoomed in. There's Alan put a picture of Nigel in the Facebook group, and I looked at it and I thought, oh, that's nice. And then I looked at it again recently, and it just caught my eye and I zoomed in on, and he's got a house name, and I can't remember what it said. Oh, I'm gonna have to look now. Oh, Night. Oh, hang on, I've just recorded a voice note by accident. Night, save me looking. What does it say? It's something about tell them what it says outside your house. I can't remember. I commented on the picture because it really tickled me. But I can't remember what it was, so do tell them. Oh, it's nice having a less knackered napkin. What gas mark is the oven on? I've got an electric oven and an electric hob. Wouldn't be my choice. My choice would always be gas hob with electric oven, dual fuel. But when I moved into Windy Bum, a new kitchen had already just been fitted. So it was brand new when I moved in, but of course none of it was my choice. And I've got one of those, I don't know what they are, halogen things, hobs things. And I would go for gas with an electric oven. But Filthy McNasty's Pleasure Emporium. Thank you, Emma. Thank you. So if that doesn't qualify him to be the cabinet minister for perversion, I don't know what does. Oh, Mike P. F me. I'm in a shit position in life. You lot cheer me up. God bless you, Boaty. Well, God bless you too, mate. And let's hope that your position becomes a little less shitty in short order. I'm sure we all hope that. And thank you for being part of us, and glad it lifts you a little bit. Barry Scrotter's had some good news today. It's going to make him 600 quid a month better off. His daughter starts an apprenticeship in electrics, and he's proud of her, and so you should be. Josh Homan joins us and says, good to be here. Great to have you. Our main fridge, says Mark, Bad Books, has degree settings, so 3C, and the tortoise fridge is on number 1, which is 5C. Ah. Boaty, says Mark Prasad. It was great to see Janine. Top live. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I will never understand how a man can be scared of boobs, says Barry Scrotter. They are lovely. I'm not scared of all boobs. I am not scared of all boobs. Indeed, Barry, says Emma. All those photos of my boobs is missed out on receiving. I'm not scared of all boobs. I'm scared of the unruly and unmanageable type of boob. I'm a massive fan of boobs. I adore them, but not all of them. You know what I mean? I'm not one of those men that, you know, do the big I am and all of that. I'm honest with you. And, you know, when it comes to the hurly-burly of the chaise longue, I'm honest about that as well. Most men will not be. Most men will say this, that, and the other. And I'm totally honest. You know, I haven't got the testosterone levels I once did. But even when I did, even when I was rammed full with testosterone and an absolute machine, I've always had a phobia of the unruly and unmanageable boob. But you know, give me a boob that I can deal with, and my God, I'll be a super fan. Oh, I mean, they're cracking things. They really are. But as the saying goes, you can have too much of a good thing. You know, when it comes to boobs, I would say that you know, an elegant sufficiency is enough. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. This evening, says Mark, I've been mostly eating homemade chicken biryani with salad. Oh, excellent. Oh, yeah. He's going to buy a camper and call her Nettie. Who is JB2? Who's going to do that? Although I do have news, and I want to keep it as well. I mean, it'll probably never happen. But if it did, I want to keep it as a surprise. But I'm no good at doing that with you lot. So I'll have another glass of wine and I'll blab it all out. You kind of know half of it anyway. There's other stuff I want to talk about as well, but I need to get to.
Hiya, Jason.
Hello.
I hope you are well. I thought I would just answer your question about the fridge. The numbers on a fridge dial typically indicate the power, not the exact temperature in degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit. The higher the number, the more power the fridge uses, making it colder. Okay. To accurately check the temperature place a thermometer in the middle shelf overnight and adjust the dial accordingly. I hope that answers the question. If someone else has answered it, I do apologise.
No,
Obviously, I had to mute the chat before everyone screams at me about not muting the chat.
No, that's brilliant. Thank you, Carly. That's what that's what I always assumed, that the number just related to the ferocity of the coldness. I don't need to put a thermometer in there and check the temperature because I don't care and I won't understand what it means anyway. I don't really understand temperatures. I got lost somewhere in the swap from Fahrenheit to Celsius or centigrade or whatever the hell it is, and I haven't really got a clue. I just I judge temperatures when it comes to fridges and stuff by my wine, and that's all I need to know. And my wine is better for the fridge being on a lower power setting. Although I've tweaked it up just a little bit, but there we are. Thank you, Curry. Good to know that I was kind of right in my thinking. Yes, we had thunder and lightning here, and the maddest rain I've ever driven in, says Alan. The rain this morning, oh my God. Oh my God. Luckily, says Mark Prasad, living in the beautiful south, we've not yet had to stick on the central heating. Tonight, I just thought, sod it. The climate in the car has been set on 18.5 forever. And tonight it went up to 21.5 because I was bloody cold when I got in the car. And when I got into the cottage, for the whole of the summer, the temperature has been set at 19 degrees, whatever, 19 degrees something. And the heating hasn't been on. So tonight I got in with chilly. I've whacked it up to 20.5, and I'll turn it down again as soon as the live stream finishes. I just wanted to put a flush of warmth through because, you know, it gets chilly up here on top of the moors in the arse end of nowhere, darlings. Lunch tomorrow, I don't think I told you. Big treat. Staff noodles. Check that out. Oh, God. I've got the urge to break wind. I must quell it. I must quell it. That would not be at all acceptable. Oh, and I've got some sheep kebab in there that I need to put in the freezer because they were penciled in for my lunch tomorrow, but now I've got noodles for lunch tomorrow. They can go in the freezer, which is... anyway, you don't need to know about that, do you? Simone might not be here for long because she's very sleepy. Me too. No staff curry. This is serious. I know, Sean. Do your noodles. Emma loves them. Oh, good idea. Of course, noodles. Yes. Boaty, says Mark, I love your cookery videos, so let's see your meals. Oh, we can do that. Mark's having a bit of a laugh and says, tenting my ass. All right. And Jen says, Pinocchio, Mr. Boaty. All right, that might not have been entirely true. Film the Police UK is with us and says, hi all, and a very good evening to you. Film the Police. A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us, and you are very welcome. Marvellous. What time is it? I've got stuff I want to tell you. Emma Lemon has a loo roll on her Amazon wish list. Is that true, JB71? Is that true? Where's Benoit today? Need his bingo, says Emma. Oh, it is true. Emma does have bog roll on her Amazon wish list. I've got an Amazon wish list, if anybody cares. And the link is in the doings. The staff curry thing is really sad in a way, says Emily Crayons. But we have to respect their religious beliefs. Well, yes, indeed. My van/house gets emptied daily. I dread to think. Yeah, it's not pretty. But, I'm going to put it right. I'm going to put it right. Mark Lyons, evening all. Good evening to you. Here briefly, I'm off grid with limited battery life, poor signal, and minimum phone data. Lots of buffering going on, sadly. Right. I've got loads of stuff to tell you. How far behind am I? I quite like the sound of that, Boaty, says Nigel. Thank you. Yes, it says Filthy McNasty's Pleasure Emporium. Yeah. Sound like an American porn star. Oh, and Mark Lyons is camped and fishing off a wild, windy West Coast New Zealand beach. Oh, God, that sounds exotic and exciting. You're not scared of Alanis Morissette's boobs, eh, Boaty? No, I'm not scared of those at all. So Nigel Mansell says, Boaty was a well-oiled machine once upon a time, but sadly long decommissioned. I still have my moments. But yeah, I'm no longer a 3 times a day man. Plank 71 says, anything bigger than a mouthful is a waste with boobs. An elegant sufficiency. Brilliant. Well, yes, that's what it's all about. Alan says, this evening was a fish supper. Fish and chips from the chippy across the road. Victoria sponge cake, birthday cake for Pud. And breakfast was a massive fruit scone. Oh, of course, it's your birthday, isn't it? Of course, it's Alan's birthday. I forgot. We celebrated last night, but we can celebrate again tonight. I hope you've had a fabulous day. And Plank 71 says, I think we're going to have a bloody good winter this time round. I'm dreading it. I'm trying to think of ways to get through it. Whizzing through. Mark 300 ZX is with us. Evening, Boaty. 1 bottle of SVB done already. Oh, Sauvignon Blanc. Of course it is. Oh, good man. I'm catching you up. 1 bottle down. Oh, Diane's chat's buggered up. Boaty, you're dressed to play snooker, young man, says Plank 71. Long time since I've played snooker, but I did used to play. I wasn't much good. I did play for a team, but only a local team. I wasn't much good. My highest break was 119. Yeah, I was like all right for club level. I played for my local social club. I was a much better pool player. Snooker, yeah, I was never good. I did try and qualify for the World Championships once, just for the laugh. We all of the guys from the club, we all went and played the qualifiers because anybody can. But no, yeah, snooker really wasn't my thing. Pool, I was a good pool player. I did play pool for a few years, kind of, I played money games. I played for the Blue Tips regularly, and I played for the All Stars, which were the English team at the time. But that was all a long time ago. And yeah, now I'm dressed for, I don't know, restauranting. 119, bloody hell, that's decent. Yeah, it was. Boaty, do you play darts? Oh God, I used to throw a dart for a laugh. I was crap, never any good. Oh, Mustard's with us, Project Nigel. Hello, and I've caught up with the comments. So right, let's talk about what I wanted to talk about. Okay. First up, community meetups. A bit of bully. Oh yeah, Mustard's still editing, but he hopes to join us exactly as we end. That's his thing. That's his MO. He comes along 2 minutes before he knows we're going to say goodbye and says, "Hello, lovely to see you all. Oh, is it finishing?" Yeah. Right, okay. Community meetups. We talked about this last night. This is what I think that we ought to do. Right. So, what I spoke about last night was the last weekend of the month, which this month will be, where are we? September. Okay, so this weekend that's going to be Saturday the 27th and Sunday the 28th. We'll do a weekend thing, okay? So there will be a pub lunch on the Saturday. There will be a restaurant night at my restaurant on the Saturday night. And then it will be Sunday lunch at the local, which is just over there. And if you want to Google it, then it is the Highwayman Hotel, Baslow. It is a hotel. It's very reasonably priced. It's very nice. It's very close to me. So if you wanted to stay over in a hotel, that would probably be the hotel of choice. Other hotels are available. But yeah, so, and there are camping sites nearby. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create some events on Facebook. So that I can share all of the details and put links to the camping sites, put links to the hotel and whatnot. So last weekend of the month, there is going to be a meetup. And as I say, there'll be a Saturday lunch at a pub in the Peak District. There'll be a Saturday night at my restaurant. And, obviously you'll get the full VIP treatment. Myself and Ram and Amrit will really look after you. Oh, excuse me, wine burps. And then there will be a Sunday lunch at the local. Obviously, you can come to one of them or two of them or three of them or none of them. And you can make it into a weekend visiting the Peak District if you so wish. Now, that's what I suggested last night. I'm going to extend that. And I'm going to say that we're going to do it every month. So every month, the last weekend of the month, we'll do this group meetup thing. So if you can't do it this month or next month, you know that there's always going to be a possibility the next month. All right? Does that make sense? So it will always be Saturday night at the restaurant, as in my restaurant. It will always be Sunday lunch at the local, i.e. the Highwayman, but we'll do a different Saturday lunch every month. It'll be a different place. Okay? Now, I will set it up. I'll make a proper event in Facebook, share it all, and I'll do that every month. And maybe somebody will turn up. Maybe nobody will turn up. That's kind of what I expect. But if we do it this way, then I'm not hiring the village hall. I'm not spending any money, whatever. So if nobody turns up, not a problem. Nobody turns up. Nothing's lost. But the opportunity was there. Okay. If one person turns up, then great. I will be there. I will be there and I will have lunch on Saturday and or Sunday with that one person. And on the Saturday night, I'm going to be working, but I'm going to be there anyway. So that's what I suggest that we do going forwards, that it will be, we'll do that. We'll arrange that for the last weekend of every month. We all know that that's going to be happening. And the opportunity is there for you should you wish to take it at any particular time. So is that all right with everybody? Let me know. Oh, Tonic 110 has done a thing. Oh, 20 quid for a couple of emergency Frey Bentos pies. Oh, bless you. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to take you at your word there, sir. And I'm going to go out tomorrow and I'm going to buy them. I'm going to buy them with, yes. Because with no staff curry on hand, the emergency pies might come in handy. And, oh, you can't see, but let me assure you, that cupboard is very bare indeed. Right, so that was the one thing I wanted to tell you. I'm determined to get all of this done before midnight. I've got 14 minutes. So, community meetups every month going forward. They might not happen if nobody turns up, but I will keep myself free for them the last weekend of every month. Saturday lunch at a place to be decided. Saturday night at the restaurant, my restaurant, VIP treatment, all of that. Sunday lunch at my local very nice hotel. I'll create the events tomorrow. I'll put all of the links for you to look at. And if you can't make this month or next month, but you fancy doing it sometime, then you know that it's going to be happening potentially on the last weekend of every month. I kind of think that's the best way to do it. There's no pressure, there's no money going to be wasted, and you all know that the opportunity to potentially meet up with some of your fellow community members and me, I suppose, and Ram and whatever. The opportunity is there, and you can do it on a month to suit yourselves, or you can chat amongst yourselves. And if there are people that maybe you've been chatting to privately outside of the live streams and you haven't met yet and you would like to, then you can arrange a particular month. But there you go. So that is going to start at the end of this month. And that is, let me remind you, Saturday, the 27th of September and Sunday, the 28th of September. Okay, so that's that dealt with. I'll bang on about it again, no doubt, but right. Okay, let me catch up with the comments and then I will tell you about the other two things I want to tell you about. Right, this is where I got to. Let's have a look. I think Boaty's been dreaming about off-grid camping. Oh, God, always. Oh, yeah, them must have joined us. That Audi is indeed tempting me, says Steve. Buy it. I'll be honest, it tempted me. I thought that could be the tenting car. But then I wasn't sure if I was one of the people that would get the special price. Boaty's World Meetup, says Peter P. Be there and look bewildered. Yep, that would work. Oh, and then Tonic did the very kind thing. Thank you so much. It's really, really appreciated. Oh, and everybody's, oh, that's sweet. Yes, he is, Debbie Daydream. Good evening to you, by the way. Oh, Vicky B, sounds good. I haven't replied to your comment, Vicky. I'm sorry, I haven't had a chance to get round to the comments yet, but you were asking about the dates, so there you go. There they are. And one more thing I'll say in relation to the community meets is that I will commit to these. Okay, so don't think that I'm going to do a prima donna thing, and if 30 people don't turn up, I won't bother. My commitment is, as long as one person turns up, I will be there. I promise. So there you go. Don't worry about turning up and being on your own. Worry about turning up and it's just you and me, and you have to listen to me in person. and I'm even more boring in person than I am doing a live stream. Ask Jen, she'll tell you. So yeah, that is an absolute commitment. I will set it up for every month. I don't expect anybody to turn up, but it would be lovely if they did. And if one person turns up for any of them, I promise you, I will be there. So there you go. That's that. Tonic is a star. He really is. Hope you're well, mate, by the way. Boaty, I think the regular appointment is a great idea. I'm glad. Oh, Benoit is here, but he's been watching quietly. Project Motorhome, good evening. Just watching a previous video. Please, can you kindly explain, when rating food, what is the Bishop's ball bag? Lots of love, Nicola. Well, lots of love back to you, Nicola. I can explain, yeah. I have a saying, when I have had an enormous meal and I'm full, I will say I am as full as a Bishop's ball bag. And at some... Good evening, Mystery Tonic.
Good evening, Mystery Jason.
How are you, mate?
No, so bad, fella. You just tuck into them pies when you buy them.
I bloody will do, mate. I will do. Thank you.
No, I just mentioned in chat it's turning into a really crap year for me at the moment. So,
is it?
Firstly, I will ask, as you know.
I know, yeah, obviously, yeah.
And now I've had to go for well, let's say first off, the National Health was amazing. From initial diagnosis to results of my MRI, all happened within 2 weeks.
Okay, what's going on?
Which was good. And so I've been diagnosed with spinal stenosis, which is where your spine crushes your spinal cord, kind of thing.
Oh, so, hell.
Yeah, both ends, top and bottom, would you believe?
So that's why the mobility has been compromised, to say the least.
So now they're just waiting for a pre-op appointment, which will mean 2 operations, one at the top, one at the bottom. So.
Okay, so prognosis and treatment and expect...
Well, I don't expect now at my age, I'm worried about going in case I don't come out the other side.
Yeah, yeah, I totally get that.
I take blood thinners, obviously, because I'm diabetic and all the rest of it.
Sure.
My heart condition, and plus there's a danger of paralysis. So yeah.
Okay.
Not really great. Good year. That brought everything down.
Okay, not great, but seriously, what's the so obviously there's operations involved. But they
kind of lie you on your front, cut your spine part open, and start drilling into your spine to give it more room for your spinal cord.
And is that generally successful? Does it have good?
Well, I don't know. I've never been to it yet. But with the state of my health anyway, it's not a magic outlook, so.
No, but I'm just thinking that, given that, like a lot of us, you're not in your first flush of youth. If they're going to go down this road, then there must be an expectation of a reasonable outcome from it, and that your quality of life can be improved, surely.
Well, the lass is next week. She's arranging pre-op assessment type of thing.
Yeah.
And the way I am, I don't think they're going to do anything. It's just if they do operate me, I'm just a bit worried about taking it anyway. Because if anything does go wrong, and they do end up like paralyzing or whatever, it's all going to be dumped on my daughters again.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I don't want that. I don't want that. You know what I mean?
Well,
they've just dealt with enough in their lives without me.
Yeah, God forbid that happens. But, I mean, you've still got a fair few years left in you yet. And
I wouldn't be too sure about that one.
Well, none of us can be certain about that, can we? But I know that on a daily basis that your mobility and whatnot is compromised. So if if they've got a reasonable degree of confidence that they can increase or decrease the amount of compromise so that you can have a better quality of life, then that's a positive thing, isn't it? And if you want to be really negative about it, then you're saying, at your time of life, this, that, and the other. So kind of in a way, if it's a really good probability of a good outcome and there's a tiny possibility of it all going tits up, well, awful as it sounds from what you've said, then it's got to be a risk worth taking, hasn't it? Because if the worst comes to the worst, then from what you said, you weren't a million miles away from it anyway. But
just go for this. This appointment, see what the suitability is first, and then I'll have to make decisions after that.
Yeah, absolutely, and
But I just don't. I'm just completely worried in case anything did go wrong, and then it's all dumped on my daughters again. You know what I mean? It's
that's totally understandable.
So I think, one little bit of, if you can call it, good news.
Okay.
You know, I was going for that sanctum for our lass's remains, my remains. And
yes.
Everything.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I've been actually told, yes, you can have one. So,
that's good.
So just got to wait for that. That's about the best of my good news in my life at the moment, yeah.
Well, no, I mean, take the positives out of it. Take the positives. If they've diagnosed a thing and there is a procedure that can improve the thing, that's a positive. I mean, you could have, a real negative would have been, right, you've got this thing, there's sod all we can do about it. You're kind of semi-fucked up now and you're just going to get worse. At least this is offering a bit of a, we could,
Yeah, well, I must admit, I did wonder why I started falling over at intervals and things like that, At least now I know what's causing it.
Well, me too. Wine.
Oh, no, mine's not that, unfortunately. You know what happens with me and wine? It usually goes straight through. No problems with constipation. No.
But that's the positive bit that, I mean, I totally get, and it's quite, well, it's really noble that rather than any personal fears, what you're talking about is if things didn't go as they should, or as you hope they will, that your biggest fear is being a burden, rather than, personal fears. But
plus it'd leave me just having to sit here and watch you every night. You know what I mean? I won't be
God, well, I mean, that's I think as a community, then we wouldn't allow that to happen. If you were in a situation where, or you couldn't escape from me, one of them would do the decent thing and come round and shove a pillow over your head, I think.
Yeah, you euthanize me very much.
Yeah. I mean,
anyway. Yeah, can I just say good evening, chat. Hope everybody's well. It's I'm not typing very much in there, so at least I'm fed. Yeah.
Well, keep us up to date. Keep us updated. Let us know what's going on.
Oh, well, that's basically why I told you tonight, because you always ask me to keep you updated and all the rest of it. So yeah.
I do, because because we all care.
Yeah,
we do all care.
Anyway, fella, you took into them pies when you get them.
I will do, matey, and thank you very much indeed.
I'll speak to you later.
All right, catch you later. Take care.
Take care, fella, and all in chat, take care as well. Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, bless him. It's hard, isn't it? Things get hard. Oh, I don't mean in that way.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear lovely Vicky. Happy birthday to you. And also, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear gorgeous Richard.
Oh,
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, guys. Have a fab one.
Oh, well, 2 birthdays in the house to celebrate. And it was Richard and Vicky. Many happy returns to you both. May you have a fabulous day. And remind us tomorrow night and we will celebrate further because it's knocking on a bit now, isn't it? But that's lovely. Well done, Emma. Thank you for that. Right. Oh, Nicola was asking about the bishop's ball bag thing. Yeah. When I'm really, really full, I tend to say I'm as full as a bishop's ball bag. So Mustard and I, when we were rating food and whatnot, that just became a thing. So the bishop's ball bag score out of 10 is how full you are after eating the meal, how much the meal satisfied your appetite, if that makes sense. So, for example, a carvery would always automatically score 10 on the bishop's ball bag scale because you can eat as much as you want until you are totally full. But if you went to a Michelin star restaurant and had a taster menu, then as amazing as the food might be, it could be the most amazing thing you've ever eaten. It might only score 5 on the bishop's ball bag because you might need a little bit of supper before you went to bed, because although the food was exquisite and incredibly expensive, it hadn't filled you up. Hope that makes sense. There were 2 other things I was going to talk to you about, and I haven't got time now. Would it be better the first weekend in the month so people have some money? Possibly, but I can't be asked to think about that. Oh, yeah, maybe, but I don't know. Just the money that you were going to spend on the first weekend in the month, put it in a pot, a Netty Petty Piss pot, or a 2-ton Ted the Tenting Tin, or a Sean's box, and just save it until the end of the month. Emily's waiting for some wine burps. Richard's falling in and out of sleep. I understand that. Diamond 2025. Evening all. Hello, Boaty. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you again and lovely to see you. I used to work in Ripley many years ago, says Plank 71. Always had a great nightlife. Not quite the same now, but it is kind of there a bit. Guests on the live streams defo make for good content, says Mark Lyons. Sam's dad always. Good evening to you. Who's going at the end of September? Asked Vicky B. Good question. We will find out. I'll put all of the doings on the Facebook group and in the chats and all of that. Well, I'll put it on all of the socials, on YouTube, on everything. Oh, yes, and yes, it is indeed Vicky's birthday. Oh, bless you. Happy birthday, my lovely. Oh, and there are lots of happy birthdays flying around now. Whizzing through. Matron, good evening, Matron. Oh, lot of happy birthdays, which is lovely. I agree, Mark. Getting an accurate and positive diagnosis is half the battle, Tonic. Some folk wait in years of agony to get just that. Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of what I was trying to say, I think. Probably didn't say it very well. Matron's been having a good lurk. I love a carvery, says Emma. Good God, really? Oh, well, that's nice. And there we are. I've caught up with the comments by carefully ignoring them all. The other things I wanted to tell you about, I tried to tell you last night, ran out of time. Plans for Monday. Or did I tell you last night? I can't remember. I can never remember the end of the live stream or the beginning. Okay, forget that. I'll tell you about Monday on another night. But it's going to be a netty night. There'll be a motorhome live from the motorhome. There'll be a battered sausage and some curry sauce. There'll be a hashtag Tuesday breakfast. Excuse me. Terrible. The other thing I wanted to tell you was, oh, right. Right. Yeah, the other thing, I was browsing through the internet tonight, and I've found, I've been talking about the camper project. Buy it in autumn / winter, sell it in spring, use it over the winter, make some money. And I'd been talking about doing it with the camper version of Netty, so a Talbot camper rather than Netty, which is a motorhome. I found the perfect option, and it's not a Talbot, and I'm so excited about it. Now, this will almost certainly not happen. For this to happen, the injury payment would have to be large enough to pay off Netty, because that's the first priority, and then to pay for this project. And I don't think it's going to be. However, we can all dream. And if it was, then the thing that I think would be perfect, because they are unutterably cute and it would make really good content because I'm too big for them, would be, shall I tell you? Oh, I'll tell you. Right. I just saw it and I thought, oh my God, that would be. I was searching for something else on Facebook Marketplace, and one of these popped up, and I thought, oh my God, that would be perfect. The camper thing, the off-grid thing, almost a car camper thing, which a lot of people have mentioned. The comedy value, because I won't fit in it. And they are so cute. So, it would stand a good chance of being a successful project and selling in spring, possibly not making a loss. And I'm just in love with this idea. As I often do, I've gone from not knowing about something to desperately wanting something in 0.5 of a second. Okay, here it comes. A Bedford Bambi. Search for them on the internet. A Bedford Bambi. That's what I've got my eye on. And if all of the stars aligned and the injury payout was big enough that there was money left over after paying off Netty to get one, that's what I'm thinking of doing. It will be hilarious. It'll be a great project. It'll be great fun. They're incredibly cute. Bedford Bambi. Search for them. Like 950cc engine. Oh God. It would be so much fun. It really would be funny. It'd be a great project. It'd be great content. It's time to go. We can talk about it some other time. So it is time to say goodnight, darlings. We're coming up to 1:15. I'm still knackered. No, it's not a feckin' Berlingo. Bedford Bambi. Start saying goodnight, darlings. I'll catch up with the comments and then we can all sod off. Oh, Mark Lyons, that's what I've got. That's what I've got. TP Link. Oh, we're buddies. Look. I have one too. That's what I use. And you're right, it's crap. It's absolute rubbish. But it's kind of better than nothing. And it will work where I'm going to be on Monday, which is a relief. So there you go. And yes, they are cheap. Well, relatively cheap. Certainly cheaper than a Starlink. Oh, well done, Andrew. Cheap TPE is no good for your bunghole. Hope your wish comes true, Boaty, says Emma. I would agree. It would make funny content. It would be brilliant, wouldn't it? It would be brilliant. They're tiny. It would be so funny seeing me trying to spend a night in that. But, you know, for the project, buy in autumn/winter, sell in spring, try and make a profit, and get loads of content in between, somebody would fall in love with it. But probably somebody who's not 6'5" like me. But it would be. I think it would be perfect. It would work on every level, and I would be very uncomfortable, and you will enjoy that. You will enjoy me being very uncomfortable. A right cutie Bedford, says JB71. Then there are lots of good nights flying around. Yeah, we all agree they're crap. Boaty, technically it's still a motorhome, only small, says Richard. God, you're right. Yeah, technically it is, isn't it? Technically it is. I'm not sure I could even drive it, let alone sleep in it. But, oh, come on, it would be a right laugh, wouldn't it? It'd be a right laugh. I think Sooty and Sweep are selling there, says Nigel. I've got no idea who they are. So the Bambi will be like Nettie's guest cupboard. Yes, something like that. Mark Lyon says Bedford camper van is vintage, isn't it? Yeah. Chances are it would be either historic vehicle status or verging on it. Right, and on that note, I have reached the end of the comments by carefully ignoring most of them. What am I eating tonight? Oh, Christ, I've got to cook. I've actually got to cook, not just warm up. Oh, God, yeah, I've got to make Chinese curry, haven't I? Right, on that basis, I'm definitely sodding off. So thank you, everybody, for your comfort. No, I'm not doing noodles tonight. No, the noodles are for lunch tomorrow. The noodles are for lunch tomorrow. Oh, God. It's hard work, isn't it? Right then, darlings, let me thank each and every one of you. I haven't got an emergency Frey Bentos. I will have, thanks to Tonic. I'm going to stock up. But I haven't got one at the moment. The cupboards are seriously bare at the moment. I need to get into winter mode and start stocking up with some emergency foods. I haven't got. What do you mean, Frey Bentos? Yuck. They're amazing. They're wonderfully awful. Right. Let me wish you all a safe and peaceful night and a good day ahead. May it bring you pleasure. May it bring you joy. May it, at the very least, please God, be manageable. The candle will be relit tomorrow night. Later, oh God, we're on to our short but sweets again. 2 of them, Friday and Saturday. 11:30 tomorrow night, a shorter one. Oh, what have I done there? Oh, 2-ton Ted, I've knocked him over. But there we are. So yeah, have the best day that you possibly can tomorrow. Thank you for your company tonight. Thank you, Tonic, for my emergency pies, and they will be being purchased over the weekend. And to each and every one of you, thank you so much. All the love in the world from me. Can't wait to see you tomorrow night. In the meantime, pachoo, and indeed, oh yeah,